So competitive surfing, or I think competitive sport, because I'm sure this translates into every sporting discipline, it's really tough, eh? I'm not gonna lie. The marketing's so good, and I mean, between endorsements and sponsorships, etc., the kind of brands need to sell the lifestyle. So they really sugarcoat the whole experience, but it's really tough. It's like, I remember having this lump in my throat for 10 years, just pressure, because you finish a season and then you have to fight to stay on, and you fight your heart out just to make it to the end of the year, to remain on tour, to end top 5 or achieve your goals, and then the very next year the whole cycle starts again. You slug your board bag around the world. You're living out of a suitcase 10 months of the year. You're changing time zones every 3 weeks. You have no stability. And then you feel quite alone in the sense that you have to kind of keep yourself motivated, maintain sanity, and still live a balanced life in the midst of it. But I think when you do it for a few years, it becomes a habit, and you kind of know what to expect. So I guess with time, it becomes easier. With time and maturity and age, it becomes easier. Originally, you kind of like live for the results. Like if you lose, you are down and out, crying in the changing room. And if you win, you're like on top of, not that I really won a lot, because you almost never win. You like lose heats more than you ever win them. So when you win, you're like on top of the world, then justify all the kind of challenges you've had to face up until that point. But the day after, you're just kind of on the plane again to the next event, starting from scratch. So I guess it's a good lesson to learn in life that the highs and lows are only temporary. The highs, unfortunately, they're only temporary, and the lows, fortunately, they're only temporary, but you definitely go through emotional roller coaster. But as I say, with time and maturity, and I think with a better understanding of God's character, those bumps seem to thin out, and it seems to be year after year, the journey becomes more steady. If life is tough, a relationship with God is easy. I mean, if you're sitting in economy class for the 20th time and you take off and you're solo and like no one except your own family knows where you are in the world, God seems really close. When you're going through heat loss after heat loss and you're sitting alone in the changing room, God seems really close. So I feel like all those hardships and struggles and challenges I've had to face in my sporting career was really beneficial in my walk with God, because most times He was my only comfort, my only stability, my only friend, my only confidant in comparison to when life is good. Yeah, He can easily be forgotten. So life's difficulties definitely make you realize how much you depend and need God in your life, for sure.